Hey chosen ones, how are we doing today? I'm doing wonderful. It is beautiful. Look at this evening. Let's go for a little cruise. Got my board. And I got some coffee. Some coffee. Coffee! Oh my. Hello. I've had just a lovely day. It really has. It's been super mellow and Bible study time and positive conversations, but not too many conversations, and I freaking love the Bronx. Everyone's on their bikes, dude. I want to get a motorcycle, dude. Like one of those bikes. It's like the one right there. Like, or the one like right there. Like, there's like actual like motorcycle bikes that are like, people drive them all the time over here in this area. I love it because it reminds me of my brother and my dad. I mean, I grew up watching them fix those bikes and stuff, like, and I've been thinking quite a bit about my brother. I was watching this TV show last night. See, a bike like that. Look at that. I want a bike like that. How much fun would that be? Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's so much fun. You get to go fast, man. Look at that beautiful sunset. The tree line. Just drinking some coffee, man. I took a nice afternoon nap and then it's been a very mellow day. I applied to some jobs and I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. And I went into this video is on the beauty of faith. Like the stunning beauty of faith. How's it going? Good. Because like everything in your life could be completely like in shambles, but inside you're like happy. And that's kind of how I feel like right now. Like not like everything's in shambles, but like I'm definitely in a time of my life where I am like uncertain of like what exactly I'm gonna do to bring in like a steady, solid income. Like acting gigs, they're gigs. Like I need, you know. So I've been praying to God, like, can you bring me like, can I use my talents to make like a reliable amount of steady income? Like my own business, like my own fashion line, maybe performing my music, things like that. And just like, I think it was, I wrote it down and we talked about it yesterday. That's because how good it is, but it's Philippians, I want to say. Psalms 24, Matthew. Maybe I didn't write it down, but it's like don't be anxious about anything. Instead, come to God with prayer and petition and a thanksgiving, and praying like you've already received it, and praying with faith, and it will be yours. Like that was kind of like a mixture of like a couple different verses, but I've just been really studying the Word of God, like. I think it's super cool that you can just Google Bible verses on faith or Bible verses on steadfastness or Bible verses on trust, and it comes up with Matthew and Philippians and some Romans, Deuteronomy. Like, there is nothing that brings me more peace. That would be a really fun hill to go down. There is nothing that brings me more peace than reading these beautiful Bible verses. beauty of faith is that, like, I am eternally happy with this, like, glorious joy that I, like, inexpressible joy that I feel, because I know God has a plan for me, and I know I'm on the verge of, like, the precipice of figuring out like, and I know it's an ebb and flow, so even if I feel like I figure out what it is that I'm supposed to do, like, but I feel like I've been seeing the number 8. Just gonna go on a loop again. I've been seeing the number 8 over and over. And that means abundance and prosperity. And so I just feel like I'm on the verge of, like, finding how I can put my talents into a form that make me feel like, okay, like that legitimately brings that income. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, tomorrow night I'm gonna do like a gig for like a 10-hour shoot, and it's overnight, and I'm playing a college. I actually look like a college student right now. I'm not even trying. Yeah, actually it was kind of cool. I made my therapist laugh, and I didn't even mean to. And she was like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at, like, any of your pain that you're telling me about, and it's just, like, the delivery that you just gave of that. And I was like, cool, like, and somebody at the show the other night too told me, like, that I was just naturally funny, and I was like, that's cool, thanks. And they're like, no, I just love your whole character. And I was like, thanks, I love your whole character. Like, I just met some of the coolest people the other night. Like, God. Anyway, staying focused. So, yes, about to find the purpose. And this year is 2023, and for the past couple of months I've been seeing the number 8 and the number 7, like, basically all the time, and the number 1. And I just feel like I'm on this, like, journey. It is a journey, and it's about faith and keeping cool, being calm, level-headed, and I mean, I feel like I really hit a milestone or something the other day too, when it feels so good out, you guys. I just can't describe how beautiful it feels. I feel like I really made a progress the other day when I feel like I figured out, like, the code or something, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I was reading these scriptures, and almost all of them say, do not be frightened, do not fear, do not be dismayed, do not be anxious about anything at all. And so I was like, wait a minute, so if God is telling us that, then that means that that feeling does not come from him. And then it became really clear to me that that Satan and the devil is a liar, and he'll fill your head with, like, worry and anxiety and self-doubt, and none of those feelings are from God. So now that I know that, like to the level that I know it, you know what I mean? I literally, like, I ain't stressed about anything, because I know that this is just, like, a life where I'm living in a flesh body, and I'm a spiritual being in a human body, and the things that I go through are tribulations and tests to glorify God. And it's just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. People are having a cookout, yo. It smells so good. I love that smell. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What is that? That just, like, really fucked me up, whatever that is. It's so funny. I was probably going too slow for it to gain enough speed to go over it. But, yeah, for example, like, there's this shoot that I'm gonna do tomorrow night in Jersey, and it's an overnight shoot, and I'm gonna be a college student, and I don't have any lines, like I'm just an extra, but I've never been an extra before, but I've heard it's a lot of fun because there's no pressure. But I'll learn a bunch of terminology. And I'm really excited for that. This is a little bit too downhill. I want to keep going this way. It's more chill.
We won.
So, oh, I love the smell of that cookout, dude. That's why I took a nap today, is because I'm gonna be up all night tomorrow night. And we're gonna be in a bar in Jersey, but they provide like wardrobe and makeup, and like this is gonna be like my first, like, it's for a TV show called The Gladiators, and they pay pretty well for just like showing up and being an extra. Like, they more than I've made in other acting gigs thus far. So I'm only progressing more and more, like, and getting more and more chances and more, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so they provide transportation. I have to show up in Manhattan tomorrow at like 4:30, and I'll probably try and stay up a little bit later tonight, maybe make some art or work on my science fiction novel. You know what I'm saying? That way I can kind of like sleep in tomorrow and then stay up all night, because we shoot Friday night into Saturday morning. But I'm gonna be like a college student. I hope we can actually drink on set. That'd be kind of wicked. Nothing crazy. I ain't trying to get crazy, but being a little, you know, loosey-goosey with other cool actors, dude. And then like pretending, I bet we're gonna like have some type of actual alcohol on set, because it's like filmed at a bar, and they like, I'm learning new terminology too. It's like interior shooting. Interior filming is what they said. But that feels cool to book a gig. And I'm gonna learn about, I'm gonna like get to watch the other like actors and actresses. And then I did get the callback for a Pretty Little Liars episode, and I loved that show growing up, and I was like, oh my god, yes. And then I submitted more information that they wanted, but I saw that later on that the scene that they were shooting required an early 2000s car and a pair of roller skates. And I was like, and those were some of the questions that they asked, because they were like, because I submitted to the role, and then they got back to me and were like, requested new media. And so then I like filled out more of the media that they wanted, but then I saw that they need people with cars and roller skates. And then so they asked in their questions, do you have a car and do you have roller skates? And I was like, I don't have either, but I'm sure my friend would let me borrow his car, and I'd be happy to get a pair of roller skates. And I was like, either way, like, it is an honor just to even be, I feel like I did it. I feel like I said that twice, but it is such an honor to be considered to be even just an extra on Pretty Little Liars, because I loved that show growing up. I watched that show so much. A lot of like my, like, you know when a show like kind of molds you in some ways, like when you grow up or whatever? Like, I loved the girls' fashion and their hair and their nails. Oh, I loved that show. And it was a really good show. It was like suspenseful. So that was cool to get the callback for that. But then I didn't make like the second cut or whatever after the first callback. That's fine. Like, it's all progress. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's Pretty Little Liars. Like, how cool would it be if I got to meet Aria? I don't know her real name in real life, but I loved her. I think she's beautiful and she has amazing eyebrows. So yes, the acting is going, because on the show that I went to Tuesday and performed at the Actors Temple Theater, there was this guy there that teaches an acting class called Brownstone NYC. And he was like, you should sign up for my class. And we were talking, and like, it was the networking part before the show, from 6 to 7 networking, and he was there. And I might take his class. And then he was like, so I really feel like the acting is definitely an avenue of like something. Like, there's just so much, it's just so much fun to act. It just is. It's like one of the best ways to spend my energy, because I have high energy, and acting is the best. It's like Scarlett Johansson said that it's at the, like, her epiphany of acting is that it's the ability to manipulate your own emotions. And I was like, word, like, that's true. So we'll see what comes of that, but there is progress. There is legitimate progress happening. And then also this music festival said that they saw my music or something, and I'm still like getting over if this is even real or whatever, but they said that I have a lot of potential. And then they asked me how much do I usually ask per show, and I was like, I had to ask my other musician friends, like, what do you even say to this? And I ended up giving them a figure of like $250, and that's what some of my friends said, just say a couple hundred and then kind of go high, because they're gonna end up going low or whatever. It's like bargaining, business world. So I said $250, and then they said, okay, $250 sounds good, sounds great. And then like I haven't, like, I'm still like processing the fact that somebody sees potential in my music and wants to, like, $250 is a lot of money. But when you like, and the fact that I could like make money from my talents has been the whole pursuit of why I've been working hard the past couple of years. And part of the reason why I haven't been putting up with poor treatment from supervisors or bosses, where I show up for a job to work for them and they're paying me, and that's why jobs don't really work out for me, is because I'm always like, at the end of the day, I'm like, man, I got my own skills. Like, I gotta figure out how to like make money from my own talents and skills, and you know what I'm saying? So I think we're almost there, baby. We're almost there. You know what I'm saying? I did a nice Bible study today. Let's see what we got here. Psalms 34:7. When the righteousness cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all of their troubles. That's lovely. Isaiah 40:31 or 3, something. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mourn. Why can't I ever read my handwriting? They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary, and they shall walk and not grow faint. Love that. Romans 8:18. For I consider that the suffering of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Love that. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. 1 Peter, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Isn't that sweet? I love this one. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. Psalms 27:14. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. Love that one. That boy is so cute. not even like in a just attractive way or anything like that. Like I've just seen him a couple of times now, and this is a community. Like, I recognize him, he probably recognizes me on my board, but he just looks like he's enjoying his best life on that bike, and it's just cute to me. When people are happy and doing what they want, I just am overjoyed. It's inspiring. Not everyone should be happy. Okay, Psalms 27:14. Or everyone deserves the chance. Everyone deserves the life, their best version of themselves, and to be happy and doing what brings them the most bliss, you know? Matthew 21:22. And whether you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. Oh, beautiful. Here we go. Perfect. We got 2 minutes left because I got to clear up storage on my phone. LOL. Deuteronomy 31:8. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Mark 11:24. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. That's amazing. Psalm 16:8. I have set the Lord always before me because he is at my right hand. I shall not be shaken. Ooh, love. Dang. Man, there's some seriously strong scripture in there, isn't there? Okay. Well, that's basically the end of this video, and sorry we didn't get a chance to do prayer. I gotta clear out storage, but stay safe and stay woke, chosen ones. Love you so much. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, you know what comes next. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay chosen. Peace.